everybody, welcome back to Crochet by Landry. Today we're just going to kind of talk about the couple of things, or the top, let's say the top 10 things that I think are great holiday gifts this year, and they're relatively quick and simple. If you want to do something fast and easy, if you're running out of time, because I know we all are, especially if we're hand making our gifts. So I thought we'd go through just a couple of things that I think would be quick, easy, and fun for those last minute gift ideas that you may not have thought of. So I thought we'd just break it down into 3 different categories that I thought would be easier to pick the gift that you may not have thought of last minute. So the categories I thought would be fun would be kind of like, toys, plushies. The other one would be smaller items like, let's say, kitchen and keys or whatever, like keychains. And then wintry things, so blankets, hats, and so on. So first category we're going to talk about is the blankets and winter gear. So I thought something quick and easy would be making something like this. It's a twist headband, and there's plenty of patterns on YouTube, Etsy, what have you. And I made this off of my knitting machine, my Centro knitting machine, and I'll put a link down below of where I bought mine in case you wanted to get one and try it. They're very easy to use, and this is very warm, and it's double thick because you're making a long tube and then sewing both ends together to make the headband after you've twisted it. So it's very comfortable, very warm, it covers your ears, and it's still stylish too if you want to kind of make them in a bunch of different colors for the winter, so you have a few different options to go through. And you can make them as long as you want, or as wide as you can make them wider. You can, depending on how your head circumference is. So you want to make sure it fits you properly. But that's one thing I thought would be fun as a last minute gift idea. Another one is making a hat, just like a winter hat, either with or without a pom-pom, your choice. I'll put up some pictures on the screen of ones I've made either on my loom or on my knitting machine. Knitting machine ones are quicker because obviously it's a knitting machine, so you can just sit there and crank it as long as you want to make the hat as big as you need it to make it. But winter hats and headbands are a great last minute gift idea in case there's somebody out there who doesn't have one, or who wanted one but didn't want to, pay the money to buy one. And I thought another gift idea, this isn't so much a quick idea, but it is a fun and warm and fuzzy and cozy idea, is making a blanket for someone, whether it's a baby blanket or a full-size blanket for somebody's bed. It's a great gift, and it's a nice personal touch too, because it's handmade. So making a nice blanket for someone who wants to be able to cozy up on the couch with their loved one or their kids. Blankets are always a great idea, and you can personalize them too by adding in names or specific colors for that person who loves certain colors. But blankets are also a good idea for a quick last minute holiday gift if you've got the time to make one. So, and if it's a baby blankets don't normally take very long depending on how big they are. So the second category would probably be called, let's say, anywhere from your kitchen stuff to your keys on your key ring. So some things I thought would be last minute gift ideas, and they are relatively quick and simple, is making keychains. I made some just wristlets, just this small little thing. It's a strap on a key ring that I got. The key rings I bought from Amazon, and the yarn I think I bought it at Michael's. And then I made some little gummy bear keychains, and again, just attached a little keychain thing on top of their heads. And it's a great little cute item that somebody may not have thought of to want to have it on their keychain, or so they can easily see their keys in case they lose their keys a lot. Who knows? But keychains are definitely a good last minute gift idea in case you're thinking, oh no, and then you need to make something super quick. I think I would go with either keychain or The next item on our list would be scrunchies. Scrunchies are a great idea because they really hold up, especially thick hair like mine. They hold up your hair very nicely, and they're colorful and they're fun to make. And you can also make them on your knitting machine if you have one. And if you don't, again, I'll put a link down below. And you can make them in all sorts of fun rainbow colors, or even you can even make a rainbow scrunchie if you wish. But making scrunchies is definitely a fun way to add that last minute gift idea or last minute touch to somebody's gift in case you're thinking of something a little extra. Or if you're thinking for your grandparents who don't really need anything big and fancy, but you still want to get them a little something for Christmas or holiday, whatever holiday you're celebrating this year. And that is a dish scrubby or a bathroom scrubby. I use these in the kitchen or in the shower as a loofah. They're fantastic. They wash in the washing machine very well, and they come out nice and clean and brand new to use. Scrubbies are relatively easy to make. I make them on my loom, and again, I'll put some links down below. But they're very simple, very easy. You just need cotton yarn and that scrubby yarn, which is kind of rough in texture, but not too rough. And you can make them in all sorts of fun, fancy, cool colors. And you can make tons of them, and you can give them away, or you can make them for friends and family. But they're wonderful to make, and they're a great little gift idea for those people that don't really want a big fancy gift, but you still want to get them a little something just to show them how much you care. And for our last category, I thought we'd leave it for last, would be toys or plushies. And these are obviously mainly for people that that love plushies, not mainly kids, but teenagers and even grown-ups who love those plushies and just like to collect them or have them on hand because they're that cute and fun. So you can make some Christmas ones. I've got a snowman and a gingerbread man here. And these are fun and easy, and they're very simple to make. I'll put the link with the pattern down below. And as you can see, the snowman's got a bit of a shimmer to him. And the yarn I used, I think, was Bernat. And it was very, very easy to make. It's all one piece. And you can always make a couple of extra scarves for that person who wants to change the scarf and maybe says, well, today's not a yellow scarf kind of day. Today would be a red scarf or a blue scarf. So you can make a few extra scarves as well as the snowman, and then you've got a whole wardrobe for a snowman. You can always go as far as making a hat for them as well to give them that little extra, something extra. And you can also make some gingerbread guys as well. So gingerbread men, you can maybe make them a scarf as well if you want. You can make them in either the darker brown like this or a lighter brown as well. Totally up to you, your creative juices. But gingerbread man and snowmans, especially for the holidays, are very fun and great to make. And it's always a good little personal touch when you try to add something to it to make it more fun for the holidays for those people that you're giving them to. I also like to make for the holidays for just some extra gifts, especially for maybe for my kids or my nieces and nephews. And that would be some little dinosaurs. These are fantastic. They're very simple to make. And they're very quick because they're mostly all one piece. So the only things I have to stitch on are the tail and the teeth. And the rest of it is all made in one piece as you're going through the pattern. You start at the top of the head and then you work your way down to underneath him. So it is very simple. And you can make them I make them in all sorts of different colors. Pinks, purples, blues, yellows, rainbow colors. And they're very, very fun, and kids love them. And you can make all sorts of different dinosaurs too. Triceratops, pterodactyls, brontosaurus, brachiosaurus, you name it. This one's a little T-Rex, and I'll put a link down below where I found this pattern for this guy. He's normally probably about this big, but I decided to make him with a bigger yarn to make him this big because it was just more fun. And what is it more fun when you supersize it? And then another supersized idea would be making a giant octopus, just because, well, why not? Giant octopuses or even giant dinosaurs would be super duper fun. And for those kids or teenagers out there that love this kind of stuff, they're very soft, very squishy, very fun. And again, make them in all sorts of different colors and add different eyes on them as well to get them to have their own little personalities, and even different facial features like adding eyebrows or a mouth or some blush under the eyes. You can jazz it up that way by making it more fun and creative in your own way. But all the links to the patterns in this video, I'll try my best to find and put in the description box down below in case you want to go and try out some of these patterns that are very simple and very easy, especially for the toys. They're very quick and they're wonderful to make, and they're beautiful patterns as well. But that's it for today, everybody. I thought it would just be fun to kind of sit down and for me to mention some of the quick ideas that you may not have thought of for holiday gifts this year. Stay tuned next week where we maybe talk about more market stuff, because I do have a market next weekend, and maybe I'll bring you with me and talk about that. But don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you next week for more crochet fun. Bye.